See, but we turned this on earlier. I think, Joe, you turned that on for me and got it out. Now I need you to go upstairs or somebody upstairs and do the same thing on the showers and the sink, Joe, just so I know it's coming down and taken care of. There's no pressure anywhere. So we're gonna take the next step and we're gonna go underneath the lodge. All your water sources more or less center here and go different directions here and there. And then we have to get underneath and shut off, and we have to drain the pipes, more complicated. There's plugs there we have to do. We're gonna go back underneath and check. Watch the light bulbs as you go under. It's easy not to bend enough and break those off. So.
We're in.
The first thing you're going to do, you see this control right here? You can barely see it right there. All right, that needs to be turned off. So we got to get that in. And what way to go, that's always entertaining. And I've got it on. I try not to go way out to the end because I don't want to break this. And then we'd be up a creek.
Camera, yeah.
Ah, there it is. Okay, it just cracked, or I mean, broke loose. That hurt went all the way.
You opening or closing?
I'm going to be releasing, closing this. Yep, there it goes. So I'm turning this to the right. Shut it off. It's perpendicular.
Right to shut it off.
Yep, it's perpendicular. I'm going to check to make sure we got water drained out of that system there. We're done there. This is just a drain pipe coming from here. I'm going right now, Kathy, to the filter. This is where the water filter that should be replaced for sure once a year. I've been doing it twice a year.
And this water feeds everything?
This feeds everything, yeah.
So that tool's just already down here?
Yes, this tool, I leave it right there. Hang it right there, right?
How often did you say we have to replace it?
Well, you should should really 3 times a year if it's really being used. You can see the dirty.
Is that literally just string? Or is
Yeah,
it special?
It's yarn. Now, leaving that from here, I just make sure to find a place that I'm comfortable with that will sit.
Oh, so this stays this way all winter.
Yeah, I leave it open, right? I'm going to check, make sure that is open, that is open. I'm going to go back and double check here, that is taken care of. I'm going to go back, that is open, so everything is taken care of on here. Off to make sure there's no water in here.
So we're just moving up the line from
Yeah,
where we started.
exactly right. And you see I've got some water there, right? But I'm just making sure that that's all out of there. I'm going here, and that one usually's got it. I make sure that is opened like it was. It is open here. You see these little pepcocks right here?
Mm-hmm.
They've got to come off. You skip that. Yep. That's got to come
Just
off.
going back up
I'm
on that
going
board.
right here, 1 and 2. A lot of times a little piece of sediment gets into there and you have to take and clean that out. And I usually bring a toothpick with and go back.
So you're just clearing up anything that could be in there?
Yeah, and it's pretty clear. I can get water dripping down my elbow. You can see it coming off my elbow possibly, or my arm, you see it coming off.
Mm-hmm.
So there is some there, so we need to flush it. We've got 1 open, 2 open, 3 open, 4 open, right? We got 4
And they'll
spots
stay open all winter.
We're in the lodge. I start from the top, work my way down. I go to the shower. And I take the shower head off here also. Open those up. They're good. That's good. That's taken care of. Sink, open, open. Check underneath if I have any water issues. Yeah, and we're done with the upstairs bathroom. We got done just same as we did in the other cabins, the same procedure. Guys, don't ever use these heaters. They're dangerous.
Yep.
Okay. Now in the kitchen of the lodge, And under the kitchen, again, with these single handle controls, it's very important to go back and forth on them, because if it was only the hot water, I'd only clear that system. This way I clear both systems on there and get that taken care of, and that's why I do that. Again, I'm going to hopefully be able to...
Need a wrench?
I think I just got it, Steve. I'm going to take off the control. Found out the hard way, if I let it go back, it goes down underneath, so I just do a little love on that one. Also the control here. We'll do the best we can, and that's
Okay.
This is electronic, okay? Underneath there, oh, maybe not. No, it doesn't. This one doesn't, so we shut off on the outside when this be done. Yep, there it is. I evidently started it, thank you.
So you flip the gas off right here, unplug it, and you pull it out.
When I'm at the sink also, I look like I should do at everyone and make sure that we don't have any issues. I don't see any water sitting anywhere.
And so we're just closing down the lodge water heater now. Okay, turn the valve off. And so this is, we've waited how long for it to drain? 40 minutes?
Right now we're in Jimmy's cabin, and Jimmy's cabin control and your dad's cabin, or Steve's cabin, is the same. First thing you have to do is remove this plate off of it, and sometimes I'm gonna move this back and forth to get the water through anyway to get it out, but there's usually a little notch in here, and if not, I'll have to use a screwdriver to pop it. This is just a covering for to make it look good is what it is. Here. So I take the Phillips screwdriver, hold it, loosen that screw up, and then I take it and loosen that out.
Okay.
Got it on film?
Mm-hmm. So you just pulled, you didn't twist or
Yeah,
screw?
I did a little bit, but just to, crack it loose a little bit. And I take the hub out. Okay. Then I'm gonna take and wiggle this around. I can't remember, I must have, yeah, I did. I gotta loosen this up.
So loosen the metal first.
Every shower sometimes a different, mine at home don't have that. Now this for setting, this the way this goes back on, it's for setting the length and the amount of hot water and cold water. Your shower in your cabin doesn't get enough hot water. That'll have to be adjusted next spring when that goes back in, to be honest with you. And now this hub, you just wiggle it around. When I pull this out, it's important to know that this is the way it came out. So this would be the hot water side, this would be the
So if you
cold
put
water
it-
side.
Yep.
I see
Now-
that they,
Good, and I put an H there
Yep.
in prior time to do that, okay?
Okay.
So we put that back on. This again is all loose here. I'm going to put that in. If you don't pull these cartridges out, you have a huge issue again. And they are marked hot. Some lithium grease that I get from home. So I put a light lubricant on here, here, and here. If you don't lubricate them, they have a tendency to get dried out.
Cleaning out the toilets of water is great as a two-person job. Good teamwork. So here we go. Keep in mind, we're not pumping out any feces. This is just filled up in the tank.
So you're pumping from the back into the toilet.
And then after we get done getting most of the water out, we'll sponge the rest of it out
Okay.
until this is dry back here.